Who Am I? Part 3. Now, honestly, this is just more in depth for God's people. Certain people may listen to this as well, and that's fine. That's fine. But it's not necessarily for everybody, but just a little bit more in depth too. Yeah, just getting more in depth about who am I. Once again, I'm just a spiritual warrior overall. I'm a spiritual warrior outside of my gifts and talents. And I just have spiritual empathy for God's people. That's it. Everybody else who wants to try to use me or something like that, you're only you're only just being monitored by God the Father, if I'm being real. And holy angels are just jotting this stuff down concerning everything, concerning you certain individuals. So using me is really not even a real factor, if I'm being real. I'm being very real. And the stuff's truly not a game. And yeah, I mean, overall, no. As God is leading me to say this, no, I have not sold my soul to Satan or nothing. But see, the thing about that stuff is too, once again, Satan has offered me many things. Whether you people believe this stuff or not. I know a lot of you people will just not believe in this because you think this stuff is a joke and joking matter, but it's not. Yeah, Satan has offered me many things spiritually too, especially that. That's what I'm telling you. You don't think he's going to offer me things when I have gifts and talents. Yeah, I mean, come on, he is. But see, other people who just not spiritual, and you people who think God is a joke and the devil is not real and you think all this stuff, okay, that's on you. But anyhow, Satan has offered me many things. And, honestly, I'm getting more in depth with this too because God wants me to. That's why this is dealing with part 3 concerning this. Because, see, the thing about this stuff is like, yeah, my gifts and my talents, he has tried to get me to use more or less for his kingdom and all this stuff. But see, the thing is, I have not sold my soul to this guy, and nor have I I haven't, once again, just sold out to him in any form of way. I've more or less just have done certain music that is not fully of God's kingdom. But I have included God in my music, and I've already mentioned this stuff too. And overall though, Satan has tried to offer me certain things. And yeah, see, the thing is, I wouldn't even be able to give you this type of message if I sold out to Satan. That's what you people got to realize. But a lot of you people just don't even be having discernment and all that stuff. You people just, you people too caught up with people who look like they have God and all that stuff. But these people's hearts is far from him. That's what I'm telling you. This is what God says. This is not about me and all that funny stuff. But anyhow, it's deep. It's deep because Satan is still trying to bribe me to, sell out to him in a way, if I'm being real. But that's not going to happen. It's just not going to be a real matter with me. I'm already sold out to the kingdom of heaven. That's what you got to understand. I just have certain inspirations. That's what you got to understand. I am inspired by certain individuals and stuff like that. And, and I do certain things. Yeah, I do. Far as just dealing with certain individuals is what I'm saying. But overall, God has delivered me from many, many things, and he has taken me higher, and I'm in deep realms even now. That's what you guys understand with God though. And yeah, Satan is mad and angry, and I don't really care about all that. But what I'm really overall saying is that, Satan is going to continue to try to offer me things and all this stuff, So this stuff is not a game because many of you people don't know about Satan's offers and all that stuff because you're not even really a threat to Satan. So he doesn't have to offer you certain people anything because you're not a threat to him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of you people are just just neutral beings, and then others he already has you, so he doesn't have to bother really offering you nothing. I mean, he already got you. And certain people I've mentioned too, he's not even worried about. He's not as bothered by a lot of you people. But see, me, yeah, he is. He is bothered by me. And I just had to get more in depth about that. But no, I have not sold out to Satan whatsoever. And you people should know this. You people should know this. God's people already know this. But if you don't, then you're just, once again, you don't have any discernment. And a lot of you people are on your way to hell. I'm being very real. And very much other worse places concerning the spirit world and where God is going to send you people. But anyhow, yeah, I mean, no, I have not sold out and I will not sell out. And yeah, I mean, I have certain talent concerning that God has truly given me. And and it's not just really dealing only with music. No, it has a lot more to deal with God's kingdom and God's gifts and spiritual stuff concerning God and concerning gifts and concerning just overall stuff concerning in the spirit realm. It has nothing to do with so much music necessarily, really. That's like a very small portion of things, if I'm being real. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's just, this is who am I, more in depth. And this will really not be a lengthy one either. But yeah, I just had to get more in depth about who am I, because a lot of people still don't know in a way. And God wants certain people to know more and more in a way too. And then others you still won't know regardless, because it's not meant for you to, But anyhow, yeah, the stuff is very deep. And yeah, I mean, overall, it's just like Satan just wants me to worship him. And he also wants me to do things that are for his kingdom. But I have denied all these things, more or less, is what I'm telling you. There's, very few things that I have given into. And then other things I just have not. And I'm being very real with you people, because you got to realize that I'm a human being. I'm not Jesus Christ. No, I'm not him. That's what you got to realize. So, of course, I'm going to do certain things. And yeah, for you religious people and all you funny people. But overall, what I'm saying is that, yeah, I mean, I'm just sent by him. I'm sent by God and Jesus, is what you got to understand. And I'm a part of the kingdom of heaven. So me being sent from heaven, I mean, yeah, it's going to be a battle. And yeah, I will battle with sin and all that deep stuff. I still will. But overall, this stuff is not going to stop me from doing the will of God. That's what you got to understand. That's what you truly got to understand about this stuff. So yeah, I mean, the stuff is deep and it's not for everybody, because a lot of people are looking for like, I don't know, people are looking for like, just like tradition of things, and people are expecting me to look a certain way and all this stuff. And no. God looks at me in the spirit, and he looks at everything in the spirit. It's what you got to understand about God. But a lot of people will never get this. And even when you get in the spirit realm, you still won't understand this. You'll be seeing more things, yeah, but a lot of things will be blinded from you, and it will be it just will be blinded from you by God. And God is not gonna, he's just not gonna show certain individuals a lot of stuff. I'm being real, because God knows you people's intentions. I keep telling you certain people this, but you guys will get it more later, and some of you just won't get it at all, if I'm being real. But yeah, with all that being said though, yeah, this is more about who am I, I'm just a spiritual warrior. That's overall who I am, and a spiritual warrior for God and God's kingdom, And yeah, I mean, there's just so many levels to this stuff considering me being a spiritual warrior. And that's who I truly, truly am, outside of anything else. That's what I'm telling you. But yeah, me being spiritual warrior, I do still have sin, and I still do certain things, But the only thing that's making me different from the average individual is that, I am, chosen by God, all that deep stuff. And then also, I'm sent from God, the kingdom of heaven. I'm in the kingdom of heaven. And, there's so many details in this. I'm truly just a part of God's kingdom, more or less. And I'm a spiritual warrior, And, I do work with the angels of God and all that deep stuff too. That's what's making me different than the average person and all that stuff, and the average being and all that stuff too. So I'm telling you, but no, I'm not perfect, and no, I will not be, and I'm not trying to be either, is what I'm telling you. but I will be standing for the right things and righteousness, and I am against like rape, and I am against taking advantage of people and being jealous and all that stuff. You know, people being haters. I'm against all that stuff. Is what I'm telling you, and the God of Israel is too. And yeah, I mean, but overall, yeah, like I do lust over certain things, and you know, and stuff like that. I do lust. I do certain things, you know, you know, and it's not on. I don't struggle with it on a high level or anything either. No, no, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, I do lust over certain things, and you know, all this deep stuff. You know, I do have a little lust, but overall, like, I'm not overtaken by it. Is all I'm saying, you know. But yeah, with all that being said, though, yeah, I mean, overall, I'm just a spiritual warrior in God and the real Jesus. And yeah, man, this stuff is just everlasting. This stuff will be transferred into the spirit realm. I'm just being real with you, and you know, and I'm just a part of this already. This stuff concerning the spirit realm and concerning the earth realm linking in with the spirit realm and all that stuff, you know. But everybody's not a part of this stuff. But with all that being said, yeah, I'm out.